Use the intermediate value theorem to show that cosine of x equals x has a solution. To use the intermediate value theorem, we would need the function to be continuous. So f of x is cosine of x minus x, where we zero out the equation. This function is continuous because it is a difference of two continuous functions. Cosine of x is continuous because it is a trigonometric function, and x is also continuous because it is linear. Since we zero out the equation to obtain cosine of x minus x equals 0, we're looking for one y value that is positive and another value that is negative. Basically, we're looking for f of a, f of b, so that they have opposite sign. In this case, we were not given an interval, so we will have to do trial and error. If we try x equals 0, f of 0 is cosine of 0 minus 0, but cosine of 0 is 1, thus f of 0 is positive. Now, this is trigonometric function, so we will try pi or pi over 2. Cosine of pi minus pi. Cosine of pi is negative 1. Minus pi is minus pi. Negative 1 minus pi is a negative number. We do not need to know the exact value of y. All we need is just one positive y and one negative y, so that we can apply the intermediate value theorem with n equals 0. N equals 0 is a number between 1 and negative 1 minus pi. Thus, by the intermediate value theorem, there exists an x equals c between those two x values, between x equals 0 and x equals pi, such that f of c equals 0. This c is a solution. It is also known as the x-intercept, or the zero of the function. Now, we don't know what the graph looks like, but when x equals 0, f of 0 is 1. And when x equals pi, f of pi is negative 1, negative pi. Now, the function is continuous, so it had to go from one point to another without gap. And so it would cross the x-axis. The moment it crossed the x-axis, that is the solution. We guarantee that it will cross the x-axis because the function is continuous.